Hello and welcome everyone. Here we are, we're back for some more modern action. So today we're going to play an updated version of a Grixis Delver list that I played not too long ago. The only real updates to this are going to be in the sideboard as well as the force and negations. Other than that, most of the deck is the same. We are playing a split of Spell Snare and Spell Pierce. The last time we were just playing Spell Pierces. Of course, the idea of this deck is we want to leverage Delver of Secrets, as well as some tempo cards, some removal, some young Pyromancers, as well as these delve threats that we can play cheap, and try and close the game out very quickly. Normally, decks like this play Remand, but I'm not a huge fan of Remand at the moment, so we're playing Mana Leak and Force and Negation as our main board counterspells. We have 4 Serum Visions and 4 Thought Scours, as well as 4 Bolt, 3 Pushes, 4 Snaps, some Terminates, and 3 Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command, I think, is one of the best cards in the format right now. An issue with this deck is it could just simply be better to actually be playing Death Shadow, since Death Shadow does a very similar thing to what we're doing, but possibly does it a little bit better. But either way, I like playing this deck. I enjoy this deck more than I do Death Shadow, so we're going to run this back. Sideboard, we have 2 Ceremonious Rejections, 2 Negates, 3 Ashiok Dream Renders, 8 Disdainful Stroke, some Fulminator Mages, some Brutalities, and some Surgicals. In our Jeskai Black video, we did not make any kind of attempt at making the burn matchup reasonable, and that cost us big time. So we're playing 2 Brutalities. These could be just about any other sideboard card if you want them to be, but I'm going to try to make a little bit more of a push towards trying to beat burn. Surgicals for our, of course, our Graveyard Hate. Ashiok is incidental Graveyard Hate, but not quite as powerful as something like Leyline in the Void or Surgical Extraction. The thing is with this deck, there's a lot of times where we just won't get to the mana to ever cast a Leyline, which, while that's never what you really want to be doing, sometimes it's needed, and we'd rather just not have it. So we're going to go with Surgicals. And hopefully against most of these Graveyard decks, we'll be able to kind of tempo them out with the Surgicals, take away their big Dredger or their big combo piece or whatever they need. Ceremonious Rejections, Disdainful Stroke, Negates for Tron, for Eldrazi decks, and of course as well for against the Urza deck. Fulminator Mage against Tron. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are for round number 1 on the play. I do want to apologize. I do seem to be getting a bit of a cold. I do apologize. Alright, we're going to play first here. So that's why I'm a little sniffly. We're going to mulligan this hand. Unfortunately, no blue source. If we had a blue source, like say this Blood Crypt was a Watery Grave, or this was an island instead, I'd definitely keep it. Even though this hand isn't spectacular, but we're going to mulligan. Alright, this hand seems fine. We're going to put the duplicate Kolaghan's Command to the bin, and keep the rest. This is a hand where we hope to hit a quick Tasigur and go off, or a quick Grimag Angler, either one. Our opponent has mulligan to 6 as well, and we're going to put a Kolaghan's Command back, like we said. Opponent goes to 5. So this week, everyone, this video should be up on Tuesday. My plan is to get out 5 videos. But depending on how I'm feeling, I may not be able to get up 5 videos. So if I'm not, for some reason, I'm really on Scalding Tarn here and pass. If for some reason I'm unable to get out a 5th video, I'm going to try to do some kind of like top 10 or something like that, something to get out of 5th video. But if I'm unable to, it will not be a video out on Wednesday. Alright, so there Tron, just sort of what we had feared. Because they're Tron, I don't really care about my life total. Well, we hit the Tasigur. And a Force of Negation. Not quite what we wanted to see. Alright, now this Steam Vent's definitely not what we wanted to see here. Yeah, this hand's quickly falling apart here. Oh, Jesus. Right, well, our best hope here is that they play a... Nope. Sylvan Scrying. Alright, we're, we may be a little washed out here. Yep, there we go. Go to our turn. Delver of Secrets. I don't know, man. This is... Probably shouldn't have shocked, I guess. Alright, we're going to pass. We're going to use Kolaghan's Command. Return Tasigur. Karn. Little Karn. I mean, he wouldn't be great, but... Nope, big Karn. No, a Worm Coil. Alright. Destroy target artifact. Return target creature card. Boom. Return Tassie. Destroy. Yep, make your 2 3/3s, untap, draw for turn. Good old Serum Visions. Alright, we draw another Delver. Bottom that. Top that. Alright, so I think I want to go Shock, play double Delver, play Tasigur. And judging those. Because now obviously they have one turn here that we can't do anything. But next turn we're going to flip to a Mana Leak. Oof, another tower means that we can't really Mana Leak any of their threats. Ulamog. Yep, alright, we're just going to go on to the next game. We don't have a way of killing Ulamog. Yep, alright. So against Tron, definitely Fulminators for sure. Ashioks are maybes. Ceremonious Directions are for sure. And all of these are for sure. Spell Snare is definitely out. Fatal Push is another one that is definitely out. Excuse me, sorry. Leaks are meh, but they're probably fine. We could maybe go without these. Young Peasy's another one that's kind of a little meh. Yeah, I think... Alright, so that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to cut Young Pyromancer as well. And I mean, obviously we still need to win the game, so we can't get too many of our threats. I'm going to cut a Serum Visions and a Force Negation, because while Force Negation does hit quite a few of their cards, we're bringing in a lot of cards that I think are just better counterspells, and I don't really like the idea of trying to go wide against the Oblivion Stone deck. Plus, we don't have any discard to protect it coming down. I guess Pulsar's technically not dead. I don't know, just really catch Sylvan Scrying, so yeah, alright, we're gonna run it back like this. Hopefully, yeah, alright, hopefully we can get them. The idea here is we're gonna have to start out quick, answer their first initial threats, and hopefully have a quick enough clock. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep this hand. It's got a counterspell, a Fulminator Mage, and a Thought Scour, which will hopefully find us a thingy-majigger, a card that we can do something with. Now, we will leave it on Polluted Delta because we're not completely opting out of the possibility of Ceremonious Rejection, a turn 1. Again, excuse me, guys. I do apologize about the sniffles. Well, we're not gonna opt out of turn 1 Ceremonious Rejection, a map or something like that, especially now that they're going to 5. So Alright, they kept on 5, it looks like. At the moment, my hopes is Darkslick Shore being our 3rd land drop. Yeah, I'm gonna Ceremonious Rejection this map. It's possible with a mulligan of 5 that they don't have Tron naturally. Alright, 2nd Fulminator Mage. Plus, with our plan being to Fulminator Mage them off their Tron lands, that could be a very, very good way of going about it. Alright, 2nd Tron piece and Expedition map. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and fetch first. We're just going to have the Watery Grave tapped here. And I'm going to scour myself. We hit a Delver and milled over land Serum Visions. Not really something I care too much about. Alright, Kolaghan's Command, that's a great one here. Alright, Fulminator. We're going to blow up the power plant. Alright. We'd like to draw another land next turn so we can go Fulminator and Delver. Ooh, they missed a land drop. Alright, that's great for us. Ooh, that's also great for us. Yeah, we're just going to kill our land now. They have no land, so I don't see a real reason to wait here. Yep, tower. Alright, let's see what Delver gets us. No reveal, but we're going to draw. Play Delver. We're going to attack for 1 here. And then I think we're going to go ahead and shatter and pick back up a Fulminator Mage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go there. Yep. Miss a land drop. Trigger. Nope. Nope. Draw the land. Play it. Play Fulminator. We're going to let them have their 2nd land. Now they don't have the Expedition map. That way we have another threat on the board to pressure them a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say. At this point, there's not much of a game left here. They have 1 land. If they pass to us, we get to attack and start threatening to blow up their land anytime they hit a 2nd one. Alright, well, we weren't gonna flip our Delvers for a while. I don't know when I was gonna crack this, to be honest. I might have probably done it at the end step, but not really sure. Possible we do want the Surgicals. Obviously, they're pretty good in concert with the Fulminators. That draw was just insane, though. Maybe we want to cut like this for the Surgicals. Because even like countering a Planeswalker and then Surgicaling it's pretty powerful. They do have a lot of ways to win the game, but... Okay, well, this hand's pretty good. I'm going to keep it. Unfortunately, this may be a turn 1 Ceremonious Rejection held up. Well, I guess we'll see. If they lead on map, we're not going to probably do that. Yeah, alright, so that's a map. Alright, especially with that being the follow-up, we are definitely just going to go Delver here. Alright, power plant. Yep, just cracking it now. Alright, so we're going to be able to kill... No. Alright, I'm going to draw that. Alright, let's shock us. And go... Serum Visions. I really want this Grimag Angler. Alright, let's Let's bottom and let's flip the Delver. And we're going to hold up Force of Negation. Now, we missed a point damage. Okay, alright, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Terminate's obviously not good, but you know what? That was too aggressive. We shouldn't have played out the Delver. Alright, Karn Great Creator. Yeah, I'm going to counter it. I don't like the idea of countering it here, but we're going to. And then, yeah. Reveal Terminate. Reveal Terminate. There's that. Fetch this. I'm just getting an island. There's that. They went and got a mine, so I'm going to blow up the mine. Attack for 6. Alright. Here's to hoping. Alright, cool. Forest. Alright. Well, they're going to get it. But alright, let's see what we draw here. Tassigre, eh? Alright, I like it. Alright, let's go Blood Crypt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we have the Terminate, so we're just going to hope that they're... There's a mine. O-Stone? Oh, nope, Chromatic. Okay. Actually, that was wrong. We shouldn't have played the Tasker, because if they have O-Stone, it would have been very bad for us. Alright, Thragtusk. Also not good for us, but I think we can beat Thragtusk. Alright, Bloodstained Mire. Alright, let's attack. And I think we're going to terminate this. Yeah. So they'll get to block the Tasker if they want. Or they can just go to 3. I mean, Ulamog here would be really bad for us. They get rid of both of our Delvers and probably kill us. Alright, well, Veil of Summer is very awkward for us. I mean, technically it results in the same thing. Except now the only big difference is we don't have a Tasker. Also, who in the hell plays Veil of Summer in their Tron deck? Seriously. Like, you almost never have an actual green mana. Alright, well, now we're dead. Again, not really going to sit there and say that the Tasker play really made too much of a difference here, because I don't think it did. I think we're pretty much dead regardless. Yeah, alright, well, we're definitely dead now. Yep. The fact that we just did not draw anything there definitely means we're dead. Yep. Blow up the board. And of course, they can't risk this last card in their hand being a Lightning Bolt. Alright, we don't care about Karn. Karn's fine. Yep. Get rid of our land. We don't really have a way of beating Karn, though, unfortunately. So, yep. Looks like we got this one. Or they got this one, I mean. I wasn't expecting them to be playing Veil of Summer, so I wasn't really trying to play around that. I think the idea of Tron playing Veil of Summer when you really don't want your green mana early on in the game is absolutely a horrendous idea. I think that's absolutely one of the worst ideas you could possibly have. Like, I get why it's good. And I guess against counterspells it's okay, but like the fact of the matter is you almost never have your green mana. Like, come on, why would you want that? Like, honestly. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna move on with our lives. Alright, we'll be back in just a minute for round number 2. Welcome back, everyone. Here we're at for round 2. So back to the Tron thing again. Veil of Summer, I can see why it has potential, but that's it. As someone who's played Tron a lot for videos and a lot just for fun, it is not a great card to be sitting on a bunch of, or to be sitting on when you have no green mana. Alright, this hand's a keep. I think we're going to put the command at the bottom. Yeah. That doesn't feel particularly good, but getting discard spelled here. We don't want to force a negation this almost ever. We're not a combo deck. The cards in our hand don't really matter too much. Although, to note, this is one of our worst matchups. Is green-black decks. But anyway, like I was saying, with Tron, like, you don't want to have your forest on turns 1 through 3 or 1 through 4, you know? So having it is not a good place to be, really. Sure. Alright, so they are Pyromancer. Yep. Cool. Alright. I would have liked that mana leak, but I guess we're not going to have it. Blood Moon, eh? Do we force negation this? I think we do. We get 2 for 1, which doesn't feel too good. But, like, it also feels pretty bad to die to a Blood Moon. Alright, well, Force Negation's pretty good there. Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just take those. Alright, let's see if they have a removal spell for our Tassiger now. I mean, they probably do. Terminate, Dreadbore. Okay, I'm Pyromancer. Not exactly what we want to see either, but removal spell. Yeah, there's Dreadbore. Alright, well, unfortunately, because of the way our hands started out, we were probably just dead. I mean, I'll play the Delver out here and we'll pass, but traditionally the Mardu Pyromancer deck's having a start like this, where we've had to use so much of our resources just to continue playing the game, usually result in our loss. Yep, ransack the lab. We can't counter it even if we wanted to. Alright, so they discard a Mountain and a Young Pyromancer, which has got me a bad feeling about what's going to happen to this Delver right now. Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and go to the next game. We're pretty bad. We're pretty far behind. We don't really have any way of getting back into this game. So brutality of our own. Honestly, other than that, there's not much. I guess Kolaghan's commands aren't really great here. Like, they're nice because of the value, but we don't have anything, like, super great to get back with them in the first place besides Snapcaster. I guess buying back a Pyromancer is not terrible. Yeah, let's cut the Spell Pierce. Yeah, let's try cutting Spell Pierce. We do have to keep in mind they do have Blood Moon. We saw that now. Yeah, this is not a good start for us. I think Delver decks are fine right now. I don't think they're in a phenomenal place. I do think running the 6 is bad for us, which is why I'm not a big fan of playing Young Pyromancer. But I don't think we have a better 2-drop. I mean, we could have tried Dreadhorde Arcanist, but I feel like Dreadhorde Arcanist doesn't go too well with our Delve threats. I mean, obviously I could be wrong, and maybe that's just where we're supposed to be at, but I don't know. I kind of like the way the list is built. I like the pushes, I like the bolts, I like the brutalities, I like the terminates. Terminate might be better as Dreadbore, though, to be honest. I'd love to play first. Also gonna mulligan. Oh, Jesus. Alright, deck, we're gonna keep you, and I'm gonna put this, I think this Grimag Angler to the bottom, because I just got that feeling. Alright, we're gonna keep this. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put... We'll put this Lightning Bolt to the bottom. This is gonna get us a Watery Grave. Serum Visions. Alright, so... See, this is the awkward part. Like, this is a situation where I do kind of wish we would have waited. I'm gonna bottom the Bolt, top the Pyromancer, and hopefully they don't discard spell us this turn, so we'll get to go seize our Young Pyromancer with Force Negation to back it up. Alright, we're getting discarded. Yay! Oh, Duress. Alright, well, they were going to definitely take one of our Force Negations so that we can't use it. Alright, draw for turn. It is a Young Peasy. We're going to get Steam Vents here. We do have a turn before we can get caught with the good old Blood Moon. So hopefully we'll just draw a land next turn, or we'll draw another blue card for Force. Brutality? Nope, ransack the lab. Alright. Inquisition and Inquisition discarded? Alright, draw for turn. Come on. Really, deck? 4, 5, 6. Jesus. Alright, let's duress mode them, I guess. Yeah, this is... If they're sitting on a Blood Moon right now, we're in pretty big trouble. Alright, Reveler, Seasoned Pyromancer. Alright, I'm gonna take the Kolaghan's Command. If they only had one Ransack the Lab, I might consider taking a Ransack the Lab, but... Yeah, here comes a Seasoned Pyromancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, here comes a Bedlam Reveler. Yeah, that's going to be bad for... Oh, well, no, I guess they might not want to play Bedlam Reveler with 5 cards in hand. Seasoned Pyro... Oh, they're just going to... Ransack, okay. I see you, opponent. I see what you're doing. Maybe taking Kolaghan's Command was wrong. Yeah, maybe taking Kolaghan's Command was wrong. I don't know, I just thought taking one of the redundant Ransack the Labs is just not really... Not good. Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. What kind of world are we living in? Woof. Alright. 3, pass the turn. I mean, we got a decent clock here, so that's something. And I was gonna say, do you have a bolt? It seems like it would have been a good idea to bolt the Pyromancer if you had a bolt. Yeah, this is definitely not a matchup that's favorable for us. I don't think, just because of how woof naming. I'm assuming human. Yeah. That's not surprising. Collective brutality. All right, let's jam for one here. See if they bite. Yeah, didn't. Wow, really? All right, I mean, cool. That was that was one of the most obvious attacks I've ever thrown at an opponent. Yep. All right, resolves. I mean, we can't do diddly squat about it, to be honest here. All right, let's draw for turn. It is a blood crypt. Eh? All right, let's dress them with the collective brutality here. Pyromancer, Reveler. All right, well, their hand's great. Like, they use this season Pyromancer to turn two of these young peasies into elementals. I mean, yep, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Probably, it looks like. It's like on the downside, like you hit, okay, Duress and a young Pyromancer. All right, I mean, all right, let's draw a card for turn here. Delver of Secrets. I guess I should probably produce a red mana, right? So they got Bedlam and Young Pyromancer is known. All right, whatever. Let's just play out this. We're not in a really good position here to win this match. So that being said, I have to kind of get our stuff on the table and try and. Yep. Uh-oh. Bolt. Alright, well. I think we hit the point where this match is just done. I mean, they've already gone through so much more of their deck than we have. Yeah, I'm not going to block. If we had Plague Engineer, we might have a chance here, but we don't. Alright, let's just go on. Yeah, it's not a great start. We're 0-2 here. I think this is just a bad matchup. I think this and Tron are just bad matchups for us. They're not. And this is like black-red Pyromancer, too. It's not even Mardu. Which, honestly, I think is actually better for us than Mardu would be. But, yeah. Alright, well, we'll be back in just a minute for the next round. Welcome back, everyone. Alright, here we are with a interesting hand. I think this is fine. Yeah, they begin with 7-2. Notably, this is not the best hand we could possibly be opening on. Alright, Polluted Delta. Alright, so opening on Serum Visions. This could still be a lot of different things, but typically Polluted Delta, Snow-Covered Island, Serum Visions, I'd argue, is likely to be a deck we have a decent matchup against. Draw for turn. It is a Spire Bluff Canal. We're actually going to lead on that, because that's actually exactly what we were hoping for, is a red mana. And we got a Tasker here. Seeing Snow-Covered Island, I'm going to assume this is a deck. Snow-Covered Island, Serum Visions, Ponder. I'm assuming this is a deck that neither of these cards are going to be very good against. And if we're playing against Storm, we have Lightning Bolt to kill their first threat. And by threat, I mean their first mana reducer. Nope, they are some kind of Urza deck. which is awkward because now I do wish we had to terminate against them. Alright, so I've got a game plan here. We're going to go ahead and go Young Pyromancer here. I'm going to leave up Force of Negation and most likely pitching Snapcaster if I have to do it. Because next turn we're going to get to go crack this for a black source. This is Teferi, I'm countering it. Urza, nope. Alright, that's bad for us. So Urza is quite bad. Bobble. Chalice for 0 resolves. Bobble as well. EE for 0. Now EE for 0 is actually, you know, it's fine because they're not gonna. They can't. If they blow it up, they blow up most of their stuff too. Yep. All right. So they're gonna spin the wheel. All right. So we clearly made the wrong read here. Mox Opal, they're gonna get to cast that as well. Yeah, we clearly made the wrong read here. They are obviously not. Alright, let's attack for 2 here. Hope we draw out a block. Alright, well. Turns out our opponent is smarter than a first grader. So let's scour ourselves. Triggers. Resolves. And we draw a bolt. Alright, well, as much as I hate to do this, we are going to just double bolt Urza. Meaning this has got to get a Blood Crypt. And when I say I hate doing this, I really don't like doing it. We're spending so many cards to deal with Urza, but we just have to. Like we don't have a choice here. We really got to get that Urza off the table. And like right now, yeah, they can sack the Baubles to draw 2 cards, and they could sack the the Mind Stone to draw a card. But they don't really have anything going on other than a big golem that we can kill with Kolaghan's Command. Alright, and an Astrolabe here. So, like, honestly, on one hand, yeah, I get it, alright? They have a relatively intimidating board here. Alright, well, that's pretty good. I am certainly not going to lie. They got 1 card in hand. What do I want to do? Do I want to shatter? I want to shatter this and then make him discard, I guess. Red, black, blue. Yep, trigger season Pyromancer. I would not be super surprised to see them crack this EE. Actually, I probably would be because they lose almost all of that. Yeah, never mind. Although, maybe it looks like that's what they're going to do. And duplicate Mox Opal, which... Alright, let's go Tassiger. Get rid of that. And there. Actually, maybe we're supposed to leave the lands and get rid of the Bolt. Alright, so they got 2 draws, but we still have a Force of Negation in case they get something really scary against us. Again, I'd rather not Force Negation. I'd rather hold the Snapcaster in case we draw on a land for Snap Kolaghan's Command. Alright. Wellspring is not something we're going to counter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also to note, they are dead to Snap Bolt next turn if they don't kill our tokens. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. If they hardcast the Urza here, that's not all that scary. But hardcast Urza, I mean if they cast Urza, that's not that scary. They will be able to activate Urza, which does suck. Draw for turn. Paradoxical outcome. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's a pretty easy force of negation. Yeah. Alright, so they are the Paradoxical Outcome Urza deck. This is a deck that Pleasant Kenobi, a pretty well-known YouTube content creator, played. I don't know if he's the first person, but he's the first person I ever saw play it. And it's got Paradox Engine as well, usually in this list. Combined with Paradoxical Outcome, lets you draw a bunch of cards, gain a bunch of life, do a bunch of stuff like that. Yeah. Alright, with that being said, Surgicals are in contention. Disable Strokes and Negates in contention. Ashiok's definitely in contention. With that being said, these pushes and these bolts are not great. Snare can be good, but I think I'm going to cut it. Rejection is better against this version than it is against the traditional Urza deck. But, and we might want Collective Brutality here, to be honest. And maybe we do want pushes as well. So, I don't remember if this version played Thopter Foundry and Sword of the Meek. But generally, this is the kind of matchup that we're pretty good against. We're pretty good against unfair decks because of disruption and a quick clock. All right, we're gonna try it like this. Cutting all the lightning bolts is a little scary because one of our best plans is snap bolt, snap bolt. Yeah. All right, we're gonna run it back. Let's try it. Again, I do apologize about the sniffles and all of that. I definitely have some form of the cold, and I do not enjoy it at all. Alright, so leaning on Searing Visions here. Pretty straightforward. I think we're also going to go Scalding Tarn, Steam Vent, Searing Visions. We kept this in because it's got a lot of disruption. We have a lot of good threats in our deck. And I see no real reason not to... Alright, so I'm going to bottom the Searing Visions and keep this young Pyromancer. Young Pyromancer is a really good threat. Hopefully they won't have an explosive turn this turn that would allow them to go into a quick Urza. Hopefully they're going to have to hold off another turn. Alright, we'll see. Alright, so no Opal or anything like that. Alright, so I am going to go shock this in, play Young Pyromancer, and pass with the Force of Negation up. Alright, so this is tough. If we Force of Negation this, so if we let this resolve and they go land Urza, we do have Terminate for it. Oh, but if they have like Paradoxical Outcome, oh, we can just force the Paradoxical Outcome, right? Like we can just terminate the Urza. All right, we're gonna let this resolve. Yep, Bobble. Ooh, Psy. All right, well, Psy could be a bigger problem than that. Psy is still gonna result in us having to kill it, unfortunately. Ooh, that's a great draw, actually. Yeah, that's actually a great draw. That's exactly what we needed here. I mean, don't get me wrong, we could have had better draws, but this now means the fact that we again have an answer for an Urza, and we have a Force of Negation for another potential threatening card. Also, this is another thing that's why it's got Fatal Pushes, is because there's going to be a lot of situations in this deck where we just actually cannot afford. Alright, Urza resolves. Yep, makes a Golem. Land. It is in fact a land. I'm going to terminate this. Again, just better for us not to leave any chances here. Just deal with the threats as they're on the table. We're not going to do anything here. Oh, we should have Serum Visioned, right? Yeah, we should have Serum Visioned there. That was certainly a misplay on my part. I just got clicked through a little too quickly. Alright, Astrolabe will resolve. Remember, honestly, here our plan is to kind of shatter this and make them discard a card. Woof. Alright, well, unfortunately it shuts off our entire hand letting this resolve. So I think I have to counter it. And we're going to get rid of the negate because Manlink is still live against their better threats. This is actually going to get a Blood Crypt tapped here. We're going to draw for turn. It is a Grimag Angler. Alright, we're going to just pass here. We might be being a little too conservative here with not enough disruption going on. But I would like to be able to shatter this and make them discard and then untap and do something. Alright, Astrolabe resolves. I'm not a huge fan, obviously. Alright, they kicked it once. That in my books is a great sign for us. Alright, let's discard them and shatter. That'll make another token. They do have 2 mana accessible still. Alright, outcome goes bye-bye. Which is actually very, very good for us here. I'm going to Serum Visions. Alright, land. I'm going to bottom both these. We're going to play this out. Make a big attack. I'm going to crack this for, I think, just an island. And then play Grimag. And now we have lethal on board. Oh, that's not the card I wanted. So they have 1 mana up. Alright, manually get. Alright, and I think that's concession. Alright, well, looks like we got the match there. We are 1-2. Again, these kind of combo matchups like this are kind of what Delver decks really thrive against. And I know they were a lot more combo-y than, like, say, the traditional Urza decks. I hate that name, though, to be honest. I like Urza Thought Destroy better, even though that's a more convoluted, long name. But yeah, Delver's typically better against these decks because it's got a good clock, disruption. I mean, don't worry, this was 7 turns. Like, we're not super aggressively going to kill them. Another important thing, though, is we drew the second Terminate, which allowed us to deal with Asai and Urza, which is a huge, 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 huge deal. Yeah. Alright. Also, Tezzeret, of course, I mean, not really great here. Like, might have made these a 5-5, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually would have still probably won, but yeah. Anyway, we'll be back in just a minute for the next round. Welcome back, everyone. Alright, so this hand... Ugh. This hand's super awkward. We do have a Spell Pierce, we do have a Young Pyromancer, we do have a Lightning Bolt, but we have 4 lands. Not to mention that, but we have a basic Mountain, which is super awkward in this deck. But I like playing the basic Mountain in case we're playing against Burn. I don't think this hand's good enough. We're going to mulligan. Alright, this hand I actually think is fine. Yeah. Admittedly, we're going to put one of the extra thought. We're going to put one of the Thought Scours back. Admittedly, there's a lot of ways this hand could go badly. Especially if they say Thoughtseize, oh, Infect, Hardened Scales. That's worse than Infect. Alright, let's draw for turn. Land? Snappy. Alright, well, whatever, I'm going to hope to hit a land here. Yep. What do you got, opponent? Arc-bound Elworkio. Strings anciently. Alright, Llanowar Reborn. I'm gonna go a Watery Grave here. Alright. Land. Shit. Land. Ah, another Delver of Secrets. Alright, let's Serum Visions. Woof. Well, we want both these lands. There's about a million ways this is gonna end. This could go very, very badly. Yeah, starting with the fact they could play like an Arcbound Ravager here, and we could just be super dead. All right, Walking Bliss is not nearly as bad. Oh, this can go up to a 4/4 actually, so we're probably in trouble. Yeah. All right, man, we're in trouble. To me. All right, let's draw the Spirebluff Canal. Play Spirebluff Canal. Awkward thing is this can almost like trade with Tasigur, right? Like that's kind of scary. We got 5 cards in the graveyard right now. Alright. Let's just delve, put it in play. Yeah, like obviously we can't play out Delver because Delver will just die. At the moment they don't have enough mana to pump it, and their Pendlehaven actually can't do anything with their creatures because they're all too big. So it's possible we're in a decent spot. Oh god, no. Alright, Stirrings, come on, whiff. Hit a land, hit like a forest. They never whiff. Yep. Resolves. Yeah, this is going well for us, I would say. Alright. Let's block. So the idea is here, hopefully they're going to take the time to try and kill this. We can then deal with other stuff going on around it. Or are they modulating this? Alright, well. Obviously not quite where we wanted to go, but we had to pick a spot. This is not the spot I would have liked to have been doing this in, but it's the spot we're doing it in. Oh. Alright. You're going to sack the Ravager onto the Inkmoth? Alright. Yep. Now you got to finish this off. Yep. Alright, well, draw the land for the turn. Yeah, we can't even kill this, unfortunately, right now, either. Like, that's the big problem. Alright, what's on our sideboard? Do we actually have ways of beating this? Kind of. Negates, rejections, fulminators. And I don't know what we do here. Like, this just seems so bad. Oh. I guess let's get 2 Delvers killed. I guess that's the plan. Because at least that's going to reduce the size of the Walking Ballista, potentially. Yep, Opal. That's an interesting timing on that. Some very interesting timing on that. Oh my god. So we're dead, right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. We're dead to them going all in on the Ink Moth. Alright, it's alright. It is alright. It's alright. Alright, so Fulminator Mage. Ceremonious Rejection. Spell Pierce is gonna come out. I think Force Negation honestly doesn't seem very good here. Like they're very creature based. And for my last cut, I think we're gonna take out a cantrip. Now, admittedly, this is not the best sideboard for this. The fact that we don't have like Anger of the Gods or like Shatterstorm or what's the other one? Shattering Spree. The fact that we don't have anything like that's kind of rough. Mulligan that. Alright, this is a much better, much more keepable hand. We're gonna keep it. I will put. I'm gonna put the Thought Scour back. Alright, they mulligan to 5. That's a good sign for us here. We're gonna lead on Delver, I think, and then try and protect our turn 2 play with Ceremonious, or try to protect it there from with Ceremonious Rejection. If you're wondering why we run Fulminator Mage, it's because one of our best ways of interacting with their lands. And by lands, I mean Ink Moth Nexus. And they occasionally put Blink Moth as well, and it deals with those very well. And like I said, admittedly, this is not a great plan, but this is just not a great matchup for us. Alright, so they kept on 5, especially not with the way we've configured our deck this time around. It's not a great matchup. Also, naturally, flipping this would be great for us. Alright. As far as turns 1 from our opponent go, yes, absolutely transform it on that. Alright, Watergrave. Thought Scour. Alright. We're going to roll with both those. I like it. Alright. Oh, we can't counter Ancient Stirring, so Ancient Stirring resolves. Alright. So, also, yeah, because I want to draw them both now. I'm going to go ahead and mill them for 2, and then I'm going to draw our Snapcaster Mage and attack for 3. That is a little aggressive, but this also allows us, if they don't play anything significant next turn, we can't just snap Thought Scour again. Ink Moth. Arcbound Worker. Alright, I'm actually going to Ceremonious Rejection this and see what their follow-up is here. Yep, alright. We're going to counter that as well. Now, admittedly, the Worker might have been a bit of a waste of a counterspell, but I'm just going to Island here, I think. Draw for turn. Second Snapcaster. I like it. Alright. Down to 11 here. Alright. Arc. Bound Ravager. So here's the problem. They're a deck that very much so could be playing... Oh, that's right. I forgot. Linar Reborn triggers whenever we have a creature in the battlefield, too. Alright. I'm assuming you're going to choose not to graft. Yeah, seems like the right call. So they do have a window here to play something that could do some damage to us. Looks like they cannot take advantage of it, however. Well, second Arcbound Ravager is going to do the job, unfortunately. Alright, choosing not to do it, actually. Interesting. Alright, let's go and attack here for 5. And then I think we're actually just going to pass. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah, we're just going to pass, holding up this second Snapcaster Mage. Yep. Snappy McSnapperson. Ceremonious Rejection again. Oh, and the concede. Alright. So they weren't technically dead yet. But most likely at the end of their turn, they were going to be left with nothing going on. So. Does that make us want to change anything here? I don't think so. No, I think we're just going to run it back like that. Obviously, we're better on the play than we are on the draw against them, but... So, obviously, now, after seeing it play out, I'm glad we double Ceremonious Rejection. But, it could have gone badly. Like, there's definitely an argument for it could have been too greedy to do it that way. We should have held it back, and so on and so forth. And that is absolutely a valid argument. This hand... They kept on 7. I don't know. This hand does not feel good enough to win this match. We do have snap, push, Pyromancer, thoughts. All right, let's try it. Admittedly, this could come back to bite me. All right, Grafter's Cage. That is a perfectly fine opening. It does suck that we drew a second Snapcaster Mage now, but it's all right. Here's to hope whenever their turn 2 play here is not too great. I'm hoping they kept a very subpar hand with the Grafter's Cage in it. Which, I mean, double Forest kind of says that's probably what happened. Alright, well, I'm 100% going to push that thing to death. No questions asked. Scour myself. Nice. Draw for turn. Drawing a bolt here would be nice to kill this with. We did not. Alright, well... We do need to thin out our deck. And yeah, this Grafdigger's Cage is actually going to turn out to be really a pain in the neck for us here. Woof. Alright, let's just draw a Cold Knot's Command off the top and make it, Alright, well that's some bad juju. That's no es bueno. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be 6 cards. Alright, this is going to be an island. Right, so there's... I mean, the graveyard's dead to me anyway, right? Like... Yeah, that's... This surviving is very bad for us. Yeah, this... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's real bad, because now I can sacrifice this welding jar and go get another construct. Or even go get this, which is also pretty terrible for us. Oof, dismember. Oh, man. Alright, we are... Oh, second dismember? Holy crap. Wow, we're hurting bad here. Alright, let's draw for turn. Scalding Tarn, eh? Alright, let's Thought Scour ourselves. Fulminator. Oh, we hit the Terminate too. I guess let's get... I guess just an island. Play out Fulminator here. So let's kill the Peatland. I mean, they almost certainly here either sack off their land, which then blowing up Peatland could pinch them, or they sacrifice the jar, because there's no way they're sacking the cage. Yep, alright, they sacked the land. Assume they're going to get an Arcbound Ravager. Oh, you know, maybe not. Maybe they might get like a Walking Ballista. Yeah, unfortunately this Welding Jar means we're in trouble. Yeah. Although, if we had a way to get that Terminate back, the fact that this regenerates an artifact in general is really bad for us. 1/1 Ballista is not very scary, though, to be honest. Yep. I'm not very afraid of a 1/1. Yeah, this pass turn. You're not going to attack. Draw for turn. We got a third Snappy. Alright, well. Our hand can't do anything here, really. You know, I mean, this Grafdigger's Cage is looking really, really good against us here. Yep. That's really bad for us, too, because that's another crappy artifact they're going to sack off now. Another Ballista for 1. Yep. I mean, it doesn't actually matter since we can't cast the card from our graveyard anyway. Yep. Alright, trade. That's fine. Alright. Draw for turn. Something good? Lightning Bolt, eh? I'd say that's pretty good. So the Fulminator did pinch them on mana, it seems. What are you getting rid of now? Assuming the opal. Nope, they're getting rid of that, huh? Oh, they're getting rid of itself. Do we want to force them to crack this welding jar now? I don't think so, right? Like, this makes it a 3-3. Interesting they chose to sack the Scrapyard Recombiner. Oh, they got it. They're playing multiples? Wow. Holy crap, opponent. That's some balls. That is some balls there. I get you. I see what you're doing there, opponent. Sack for 3. So force them to tap out to play Scrapyard Recombiner here. So if we bolt this, this will force them to use this welding jar up. It'll save us 3 damage. We don't think that part matters too much. Alright, yeah. Regeneration shield. Alright. Alright, deck. Come on. Show me some love. Show me some love. Draw another removal spell for the Scrapyard Recombiner. Oh, a turn late. Just a turn late. Oh, yeah, that's... I mean, that's just the way it goes, right? Like, sometimes you just draw the card you need to turn too late. White mana. Alright, go get the construct here. Alright, Hanger Back Walker. We will a million times over counter that. Opal resolves. Huh. So normally Cage is like not that devastating, but like honestly today it's bad. It's like really, really bad. We just drew 3 Snapcaster Mages. Like, it's bad. Alright, here comes Hangerback Walker. I'm assuming. Yep, so we're going to rejection this. Hopefully we draw a Terminator or something to kill this next turn. Actually, Kolaghan's Command would be like the best thing we could draw right now, right? Like... Alright, let's see something good. Come on, deck. Show me some love. Show me some love. Kolaghan's Command. Delver of Secrets. Alright, Delver's going to die, which is not great for us. Yeah. Yeah, this is, well, we're going to kill it now. That's fine, too. Alrighty, they can pump this. Alright, well. Snap. Again, doesn't matter what we pick. We're just going to pick Terminate, though. Alright, they're going to spend their turn pumping it, which means whatever they draw now, they cannot, or whatever they decide to go get, they can't play this turn, so they're probably going to get an end of turn. Yep, and I just down tick, killing it. Sounds good. Alright, we take 2 here. Alright, draw for turn. Kolaghan's Command 1 time. Dang it, deck. Come on. Seriously. We didn't take them out, did we? Okay, I was gonna say there's like no way we actually took him out, but you never know. Yeah, but this is a perfect example of like if they didn't have the Grafdigger's Cage, we'd be in such a great spot right now. But hey, they had a sideboard card that's extremely narrow, but is extremely good again. Like that's the thing. Like that's why Grafdigger's Cage is a good card, is because it's super narrow and only good against one thing. But the fact that it can also just sometimes just super jam up like decks like this. All right, we cannot. I don't think there's any way we're winning anymore. Yeah, like Scrapyard Recombiners. Oh god, it's such a hard card to deal for like mid-range control decks. Yeah. I don't really want to try to snap and block it. Whatever. Let's try it. Probably just gonna sack this off now. Put counters on here. Probably grab a third Scrapyard Recombiner because, you know, it's apparently a card that's being played now. So in my video where I played Scrapyard Recombiner, I still stand by the fact that I said it was fine, but it's nothing amazing. It's pretty lackluster a lot of times. And like here, it's great in this control matchup, which is why it would probably be a good card to side in against matchups like this that are like controlling. Jesus Christ, they're playing 3 of this card. They must have just spent a ton of money when Modern Horizon came out getting them, just to be like, oh yeah, well these cards are gonna be great. All right, we're just gonna move on here. Like the fact that we haven't drawn a Colon's Command to deal with this yet, and they have another Scrapyard Recombiner, just shows the fact that we're pretty dead. Yeah, we had no chance of getting back in that one. All right, well, despite being 1-3, the deck feels really good. We've just, you know, the seasoned Pyromancer deck, our young Pyromancer deck, that kind of deck is just really hard for us to beat. It really goes sideways really well, and they have some really powerful neutral cards. And then their Hardened Skills, that's a hard matchup, you know. But most of them are matchups, except for the young Pyromancer deck, have all been winnable, and have been fine, you know. All right, we'll be back in just a minute for the next round. Welcome in, everyone. All right, so yeah, I mean this is a pretty straightforward Delver hand, right? Like some lands, some threats, some cantrip removal. We'll keep it. I would love to be able to play with this hand, but I think it's just, oh boy, Birds of Paradise. All right, I believe we're calling an audible, and we're gonna push the bird to death here. I believe that's gonna be the play. Now, it could be a devoted druid deck, and if that's the case, that's not that great. But they are a devoted druid deck. All right, that sucks. Delver. Yeah, let's keep like that. Bolt's really good. I mean, if they have the combo, they got us, right? Like, there's nothing we can do. Alright, Kitchen Finks, that's fine. Giver, that's fine as well. Alright. Yes. Yes, reveal Lightning Bolt. Yes, draw for turn. Here's the question, though. Do we want a young Pyromancer bolt this? I think we just want to hold up Mana Leak, right? Yeah, I think we just want to hold up Mana Leak. Kill that. Attack for 3. Like, we're ahead of the race at the moment, so I think we're okay. All right, let's fetch this. Blood Crypt tapped. Scour ourselves. All right, Force Negation, Young Pyromancer, and we draw a Steam Vents. Ooh, Steam Vents. That's looking nice here. I'm gonna play this tapped though. Actually, I guess if we played it untapped, we could go Mana Leak with Young Pyromancer up. Man, let's just pass. I feel like we're in an alright spot here. Okay. Apparently our opponent agreed with us. So I know we're not done with the video yet, but overall my feelings on the deck so far have been that Mana Leak is better than not Mana Leak. They're a combo deck. We might want these surgical extractions. Spell Pierce definitely getting cut. These Force Negations are not terrible because they do counter their stuff, but I think the card disadvantage and I think the fact that it's just like so narrow that they don't even have to have any of those cards to really beat us is important. They want to cut the Tassigers maybe, unlike maybe like a Vision. Maybe we don't bring in both Brutalities. So cutting our threats is not that nice. I don't really like that. But I think the fact that Ashiok lets us essentially cut off so much of their deck, I think it's worth it. Also, most versions of this deck are not very good creature-wise without the combo. However, they are playing Kitchen Finks, so they do have that as an infinite life gain combo, which means that possibly Ashiok might become a win condition for us. We can hope not, but yeah. All right, let's run it back. I guess let's see what this does. Possible Disdainful Stroke is not good enough. All right, well, I'm gonna keep this hand. This hand seems fine. I mean, I would rather summon the Steam Vents, but you know, what can you do? All right, unfortunately, this Giver of Runes is gonna have to die. Ooh, that's nice. I think we have to kill this Giver of Runes. If we don't kill it, that means we can't kill. We can't kill whatever they play next anyway, and we can't counter it yet. And if they just play Devoted Druid here, we get a hold up Mana Leak next turn. Alright, yep, Devoted Druid. I'd like to note this is like the ugly art now, because we have a much nicer looking art for it. Not that it's bad, like, it's just not my art choice for it. Is more so what I'm trying to say. You know? Alright, draw for turn. Woof, that sucks. Alright, we're gonna crack this. We are gonna grab the last island out of the deck. Maybe. Alright, grab last island, and then we're gonna Serum Visions here. Yeah. We're gonna manually get this does leave us unprotected. Alright, we do want the Scalding Tarn though. Second Ashiok is nice. Uh-oh. Another company? Oh, Shalai. Alright, well, Shalai is also not actually terrible here. For us. I mean, it's obviously we'd rather, like... Alright, second Devoted Druid. Alright, draw for turn. Yeah, let's just kill this now before they get a chance to activate to do a bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and play the Scalding Tarn here, and we're going to pass. Got a bunch of mana. Retro. Alright, Thoughtseize. I mean, we got redundant Ashioks, so you get to take one, but you don't get to stop us. Uh-oh. Kitchen Finks. Yep, Kitchen Finks. Alright, cool. Unfortunately, this is one of the pieces of graveyard hate that doesn't actually stop a Kitchen Finks. I'll just grab the Watery Grave, I guess. Oh, no, that was bad. I should have grabbed Red Source. I didn't even think about it. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't technically matter anymore. Yep, fetch. I mean, might as well do it now while you have a chance to. Yeah. So Ashiok is gonna resolve. We're gonna exile their graveyard as well as an additional 4 cards. Company Vizier. I'm gonna fetch this now because I don't really care to wait. Now we're just stranded with 2 lands in our hand. And again, like, we don't have any board wipes, so this is gonna be a little awkward. Alright, company again. Okay, another druid and another giver. Holy shit, deck. I mean, I guess let's just turn this in. It's gonna die anyway. Ranger Captain's gone. Alright, well. I don't think it matters that they know that. Like, we're in bad shape here. Like, the fact that we've drawn this many lands, like, we're a Delver deck. We're not... We've drawn 11 of our 19 lands. Like, we're definitely not a Delver deck. Or, I mean, we're definitely not a Delver deck. We're not a control deck, so, like... That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. So as weird as it sounds, I'm kind of legitimately considering, like, surgically extracting our polluted deltas just so we have less lands in the deck to draw. As crazy as that kind of sounds, especially since the odds of us putting anything relevant in their graveyard. Actually, no, because we can kill this and extract it in response. All right, that's great. Unfortunately, if they have a way to go combo off, we can't stop them. We have no way of stopping them. Right, Noble. Alright, well, this definitely is going to suck. Yep, attack. Any other draw, and I think we would have been okay there. Because now, yeah, we just go Snapcaster, target Lightning Bolt. They go give this pro red. We can't kill it. Alright, well. Or at least attempt to block it, and we're going to probably kill this giver, I'm assuming. Let's just do the Lightning Bolt. I'm also not going to play this, like, let's pretend like we get him. Because we're just not going to get this with, as long as that's alive. Alright. We're going to pass on the next turn, and then we're going to bolt the Kitchen Finks in response to the Exalted trigger. Yep. Yep. Persist trigger on the stack. Yep. Surgical extract it. Oh, their hand is pretty bad. Druid, Thicket, Temple. I mean, their deck. They still got Walking Ballista, still got Ranger Captain. They don't have a lot left besides that, though, so. Alright, deck, show me some love. Something like Kolaghan's Command here would be great. Wow. We are, as the kids would say, we are doing it. Alright. So let's go. Turn target creature, deal 2 damage. Yep. Go trigger resolves. Temple Garden tapped. Let's go Snapcaster. Start Kolaghan's Command. I guess this technically doesn't matter. Discard, kill this. So there goes their offense. Alright, let's bash for 2 here. So I think I'm actually going to mill them for 2. We know they have a Druid in hand. Alright, another Noble. That does actually kind of suck. Yep, attack for 2. Exalted trigger. I'm going to take it. I guess we could have... Oof, Scalding Tarn. Alright, well, Plague Engineer being gone's nice. Draw for turn. Fatal Push, eh? So the last card is Devoted Druid. Let's actually push the Noble. Uh-oh. Company. Yep. Give her... Just give her. Alright, well that's good. Actually, I mean... I guess define good. Oh, holy crap. Alright, let's just cast it. Let's just hard cast it. I mean, no reason not to. Oh man, after drawing so many lands, I thought we were dead for sure, but we're back in this. I mean, I'm not saying we got this game won, because they could. I don't like seeing 3 green. All right, Eternal Witness, buy back, Plague Engineer. I'm assuming. No, collect company. All right, company it is. Come on, whiff. Tracker and Bird. All right. Yeah. All right, down to 6. Yep, draw a card. Alright. So we have interesting choice. Oh. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's fetch this down to 7. There aren't many lands left in our deck, which is good. Kolaghan's Command. Dang it. Alright, let's scour them now. Bolt. Perfect. Ugh. Alright, I guess let's kill this. Because that means then this can at least chump this. Oh boy. Yeah, well we're certainly in a situation here that's very not great for us. Yep, draw a card off the clue. Yeah, I mean, again, obviously we'd... oh, Jesus. Oh, wow, they're just cracking the clue. Wow, okay. Oh, I guess they're going to use the bird to activate Gavany Township here. Oh, they can use these. I'm an idiot. Alright, that makes sense. If we draw another lightning bolt, I'm going to cry. Just saying. Yep. 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 Ranger Captain. Grab Walking Ballista. Yep. No attack. Alright. One deck. Show me some love one time. Alright, Thought Scour. Oh, come on, deck. Really? Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I felt like we fought our way back in it, but that's it. We just, we fled it out. We drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. I think we're going to keep everything the same. Maybe these negates are just better. Yeah, I think negates just better than Disable Stroke. I don't think they have actually any creatures that are 4 or greater. Alright, let's run it back like this. Alright, so for the record, I'm not a huge fan of the surgicals, but like we saw right there, they're a way for us to deal with Kitchen Finks, which Kitchen Finks is a huge problem. I would love to play first. This hand is not amazing. I'm gonna mulligan it. This hand is similarly iffy, but we're gonna keep this one, I think, and bottom the Scalding Tarn. Alright, yeah, let's go. Serum Visions. Surgical. I guess we'll draw Ashiok. Ashiok could do us some good here. Maybe I don't want Ashiok. Shit. Ah, no, I don't think I wanted Ashiok. I think I need removal. Alright, Bird's good. Alright, let's Delta and we'll pass. Thought Erasure, or Thought Scour rather. Jesus, deck. Come on. Land, land. Yep. Yep, Ranger Captain. Yep, we're in trouble. This is very bad for us. We definitely should have kept a hand with more interaction, I guess. Or I should have at least mulliganed to one, I guess. I don't know. This is... So, the problem here is... Because of the way things are... Duskwatch, Thoughtseize, Captain, land. Oh, yeah, we just gotten 5 lands out of their deck for him. That's great. Yep, Noble. Yep, take down my Ashiok, which is fantastic. Yep, real fun in games. Alright. Yep, tapped, play the stupid other creature. Nope, shock it in, eh? Oh, you have for 3 mana. Oh, frickin' dang it. Alright, draw for turn. Grim Ag Angler. Alright, let's fetch. It's 5. Yeah. Leave up negate mana. Also, we do have surgical extraction for if this dies. Yep, give her. Yep. Yep. This is why I like cards like Jesus, come on, deck. Really? I can kill this and make them discard, but if they have a collected company, which it looks like they very much so likely have a collected company, we're in trouble. Yeah, this is a spot where Dispel would be really good instead of the negate, but Devoted Druid. Do we want to exile all their Devoted Druids from their deck? Like, maybe? Alright, they're drawing a card. Path? Shit. Yeah, this is, let's take the Devoted Druids out of their deck, I guess. Company? Of course you have a company. Yeah. Why wouldn't you have a company? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. This is a prime example of what happens when you just have a hand like this where you just don't have disruption or removal. Just very difficult to win those matchups. But definitely a very winnable matchup. I guess we should have been more aggressive to mulligan to removal. But, you know, It happens. Anyway, overall, I like the deck a lot. We just kind of had a rough match, or rough matches. It happens. It's modern. Modern's like that some days. I definitely enjoy it a lot. I really like the way the deck's structured. One thing that because we're playing Delver, we don't really have access to is like Anger of the Gods and things like this. Anger of the Gods, of course, is one of the best cards against in the Devoted Druid matchup. Because a lot of their boards just cannot possibly even beat an Anger of the Gods. And we have no Angers. Now, admittedly, a lot of that's because we're playing Delver. But obviously, in your sideboard, we could decide we want to play that. But because there's a lot more of our concerns are the more powerful kind of decks that are trying to do big stuff, the tempo disruption plan usually is good enough against them. It can be very good against Tron. Obviously not an easy win by any means against Tron, but anyway, I really enjoy this deck. I like the way it's built. I think Force of Negation does add a lot to the deck. I think so does Ashiok, Dream Render. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy the deck. Let me know what you guys think. Any suggestions on what we could change? Some better choices. Do you think Young Pyromancer is good enough? Do you think we should drop it for something else? I did originally consider trying to play Seasoned Pyromancer, but the problem is the deck is you don't want that high of like a curve really, and we already have 6 3-drops, so yeah. Alright, well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did, hit that like button. If you hit that subscribe button to check out more videos just like this whenever they come out. One more reminder, starting next week, we're starting our new schedule. So Monday, Modern Mondays. Tuesday will be our learning how to play series. I think I'm going to start with Modern Storm or Twiddle Storm or something like that. But we'll see. Wednesday will be our standard day. So that means this upcoming, not this immediate Wednesday, so not tomorrow from this video, but the following one in October will be a ton of awesome new standard decks. I'm going to try to put up like 2 or 3 videos for that day. I got a lot of really cool ideas I want to play. And Isaiah and I started buying into paper again, so testing there for that's going to be important to decide exactly what we're going to play and what we're going to build into. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. It would help me out a ton if you would share it to your fellow Magic playing friends or social media groups. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.